Hey everybody. I wanted to do, I want to say probably a quick video. Um, I wanted to talk a little bit about the second trailer to come out for The Last Jedi. And I also have a quick, maybe not too quick, um, haul of comic books and also something on this card that I got at Disneyland yesterday that I thought was pretty cool. So, The Last Jedi trailer. The second one came out, and I was at Disneyland, and I, my heart is racing right now, even talking about it. Um, so I was in New Orleans Square with my mom, and I was having vegetarian gumbo, and it came up. I think it had just come out, and I watched it, all the Disneyland noise around me. I didn't care. I was going to watch the trailer right there, and I was blown away. Um, I think pretty much from what I've been seeing, a lot of people feel the same way. And I got to see more of my Kylo. It's no lie. I love Kylo. And one thing I did notice that I thought was interesting, I don't know how many other people noticed it, but the way they edited it and clipped it together made it seem like just know I'm going to be spoiling it a little bit here. So if you haven't seen the trailer, stop watching. Um, at the very end, it shows Ray, and she's saying that she's looking for somebody to help her find her place in all of this. Cut to Kylo Ren, who's looking at her, and he puts his hand out. If you look at the back scene of her and the back scene of him, two different. It's not the same scene. I don't think it's the same scene. I'm curious of what you all think as well. Do you think that was the same scene? Do you think Kylo's holding his hand out to Ray? Do you think Ray's talking to Kylo? I'm just curious of what you all think. I'm also curious of what you guys thought of the trailer. Um, so let me know that as well. I know a lot of you will message me on Twitter or send me tweets asking or sending me stuff about Star Wars, which I really appreciate. Keep doing that. It makes me feel really good. Even if you think I've seen it, show it to me anyways, because I may not have. Um, but yeah, so I thought the trailer was amazing. We saw my other favorite character, Captain Phasma, uh, get into what looks like it's probably going to be an epic battle between between her and Finn. And oh my god, it's just I am so excited. If you guys don't already know, it comes out December 14th. Um, if you're able to get tickets, either for the IMAX 3D, IMAX, or the standard, it does come out December 14th. I saw tickets as early as 7, and it's going to be playing all night. So make sure you get your tickets. So it is going to be coming out December 14th if you're lucky enough to get tickets. Um, anyway, so yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the trailer. I'm curious because I actually saw something on Facebook, and I was like, someone was saying that basically Kylo Ren, yes, and I get it. Kylo Ren comes off a little emo, but I think that that's needed for this movie. Um, that's his character. It's him struggling between the light and the dark, and you know, between struggling with Snoke, and obviously a very powerful Force wielder, um, and Snoke knows that. So we'll see. Again, these are all my own opinions, just me. Um, anyways, so I'm gonna see if I don't see if anybody has any questions on Twitter. Maybe you guys do. I don't know. Um, Let's see. No, it doesn't look like it. Anyways, so if you have any questions, you can tweet at me as well. I'll check my phone a little bit if you have any questions or want to tell me what you think. Um, so uh, I'm not going to give too much of the trailer away. I really do suggest watching it. I will put it in the uh, in the description below, so you can click on it and watch it easily. Oh, by the way, I got my nails done. Um, and the Imperial officer's hat was requested, so that's why I'm wearing it. Anyways, okay, so uh, let's get to the. Is there anything? I feel like there's something I'm missing. The trailer, the new poster came out. Um, all I know is that Kylo Ren was very, very much a part of this new trailer, and I'm super excited about that. Um, so, oh, and I dyed my hair darker. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's purple. It's purplish black. Anyways, put my officer's hat back on. Okay, so starting with the haul. Oh, and also if anybody, I do get a lot of comments. It's Kylo Ren's lightsaber, and if anybody does want one of these, it's at Think Geek. They're usually sold out. They do have the matching earrings as well. So this is at Think Geek. It's Kylo Ren's lightsaber. The T-shirt was at Hot Topic. I'm not quite sure if it still is. The pin is Disneyland. So let's get started with the comic book haul. Actually, I'm going to start with my necklace first. So whenever I go to Disneyland, I try to get a little something, whether it be a pin, a sweatshirt. I think next Sunday when I go, I'm going to be picking up the Black Series Kylo Ren lightsaber. I'm going to be preparing for the Star Wars Con, and hopefully it's going to be in Anaheim again this year. In Anaheim, because I'm going to cosplay Kylo Ren. But I'm going to be a female version of Kylo Ren. I'm going to put my own spin on it, but I'm going to get the official lightsaber from Disneyland, and I'm going to be wielding that at the Star Wars Con. So, all right. Anyways, so I like to Disneyland. I'm a season pass holder. You guys know I go every weekend, pretty much every weekend, and I love it. It makes me very happy. And I get a lot of walking in, which is also a good thing as well. Anyways, okay, so this necklace, how cool is this? I said, you know, I never checked. No, there's nothing on the back. Anyways, so let's see if we can get the shadow off of it. Anyways, so I'm going to be wearing this soon at some point. I really like this, so I'd like to get some matching earrings to go with it. They don't have the matching earrings, but yeah, I thought this necklace was pretty cool, and this is what I got yesterday. All right, so I'm going to start with the non-Star Wars comic book that I got the other day at Nuclear Comic. Kenny over at Nuclear Comic held a 24-hour comic book store event. He had food, he had entertainment, he had all night Dungeons and Dragons. He had outside vendors who were outside selling some really cool stuff. Brandy from LuLaRoe. And I think that Kenny is doing a lot of good stuff for the community. Having a local comic book shop like that, remember, always support your local comic book shop. I try to do that at least twice a month, if not once a month. I will go and I'll buy comics, because if we're not buying the comics, they're going to go out of business and we won't have a local comic book shop to do these things at, to go play Dungeons and Dragons, to go play Magic the Gathering. Anyways, I won't get on a soapbox. I just really just support your local. Amazon does not need your money. Your local shops do. So make sure you do shop local. So Kenny knows that I pretty much just buy Star Wars comic books. Sometimes I'll get Monstrous. There's a couple other comic books that I've bought that that were not Star Wars related. So I asked him if there was anything that he suggested, and he showed me this. And this is called I Hate Fairyland. And it's a sadistic little girl wielding a bloody axe, and she hates fairies. And it's by Scotty Young. And not to spoil too much of it, but on the first page, I thought this was rather hilarious. Hold on. Let me flip over. It's just her flipping off the world. And I think Kenny picked a good one with this one. I'm actually going to start reading this tonight. This one. I think this one's going to be a good one. And this is not my typical comic book that I typically will read, but yeah. Thanks, Kenny. So, all right, let's see here. I just realized I didn't put these in order. So give me 1 second, because I didn't get to do a haul with the second Captain Phasma. And I'm going to check Twitter really quick to see if anybody has any questions. Let's see. Hi, David. Yes, thank you for the compliment on the nails. I appreciate it. So the second Captain Phasma came out September 20th. And I think this is probably my favorite cover out of all of them. And I am gonna take it out of the wrap so you guys can see it pretty well. This is the second Captain Phasma. This is the main one. This is the one, the variant that, if you're not into comic book variants, this is going to be the main one you'll probably end up getting. This is one that they're going to have the most of, but this was the main variant comic cover. And I'm really glad that they have explored Captain Phasma. I really hope that they start to explore Boba Fett more. I would like to see comics of Boba Fett. I'd like to see a movie transpire. I think that these side characters really deserve having their comic books. They deserve having movies, because, you know, after the Han Solo movie, we're going to get the last Star Wars movie in the trilogy, number 9. I mean, we're going to, Star Wars fans are going to need something. And I think that exploring these side characters is a good way to do that. I'm really excited about the Han Solo movie as well. I may be dark side all the way, but I do appreciate Han Solo. I love him. I think, you know, he's basically a bad guy. He's just so ornery. And anyways, so this is going to be another variant of the second comic. Oh wait, no, this is number 1. Excuse me. I forgot, because this is one of the variants I didn't pick up, and this is Phasma in the Trash Compactor. I thought this was very clever. I thought it was very cute. I think this is a fun variant to have. Yeah, so I mean, it's self-explanatory. She almost gave a spoiler away. Sorry. So yeah, if you're into comics and you're into the variants like I am, this is a fun one to get. Who else has read the Captain Phasma comics? I'm curious. If you can tweet me, or if you want to comment below what you guys think about the comics. I think that they're very, very well done, and I think that they do Captain Phasma justice. She is, the book absolutely does her justice, but she's just She's one of those characters that she's too badass to not be explored and not given an epic story. And I swear to God, if Finn kicks her ass in the movie, I'm probably going to scream in the movie theater because there's just no way. There's no way Captain Phasma would eat him for lunch and dinner. So, anyways, that is my opinion. I think that yeah. Anyways, so um so my friend who is Pravius on Twitter said it was interesting that Luke mentions he saw that kind of raw power before, and I wonder who he is talking about. And he is wondering if it is Vader. And I think that's exactly who it is. I thought that exactly when I saw it. Um, so yes, I agree with you. My personal opinion, I think he is talking about Vader. I think that would be an interesting um, comparison. I think he's talking to Ray. He was talking to Ray, right? You know what? I've watched the I've watched the trailer so many times. Anyways, so I just can't remember if he was talking to Ray. But yes, I do agree. Yeah, I think that my opinion, I think he was talking about Vader. Um, anyways, so thank you for that. The next one I have, I forgot I had another non Star Wars comic, and I don't like when I go out of order. Anyways, okay, so Dr. Aphra, who I love, and I think this is a beautiful cover, and that is the main like. As much as I love Dr. Aphra, the main reason why I got this is this cover. I think this is absolutely beautiful. You've got her in his helmet with the cosmos in the background. I just think that this is number 12, by the way, Dr. Aphra. If you're interested in picking this variant up, I just think that it's really, really cool. How many of you have read the Dr. Aphra series? I'm curious. I think that it is probably one of my I really love it. And I do recommend the Dr. Aphra series. It lets me have my Vader with somebody who is not Luke Skywalker, who is not Leia, don't get me wrong, I love my Leia, but it just gives us a chance to have um, him interacting with somebody who's not the main characters, which I think is really important because as somebody had mentioned on Twitter, I believe it was Prez Cadity, and I probably just butchered your last name. Sorry, Prez. That all these characters just all seem to start running into each other and it's not believable. Well, yes, that's true. You wouldn't have a franchise though if that was the case. If, in order to have a movie and a franchise, you got to have the same characters coming together. So this gives you a chance to have that without, um, you know, bringing those characters in. And I think it's a really good series in the comic books. So David David Moog asked what I'll do until December 15th. Read my comic books in the book and buy the merchandise and just wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And when it's finally here, I'm going to be so excited. And that's all you guys are going to hear about probably. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, David. I'm going to, I'm just going to just keep going to Disneyland and get my fill of the comics until the movie comes out. So the next one I got, I am not going to take out of the package. So hopefully it comes through okay and we don't get too much plastic reflecting the light. But it's Doctor Strange as a female. I think this is just absolutely awesome. And it's number 22. It's just Doctor Strange. And I think this is an awesome cover variant. And I absolutely love it. And I just connected with it so well. And I know I'm going to have to open it to read it. But I just don't want to open it yet. I'm very particular about how I handle the comics and making sure they're in bags and boards and stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, I think this is a cool one. That's why I got it. And I love Doctor Strange. I don't, in case you guys didn't realize that. Then here's another variant. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's do these first. By the way, Darth Vader's getting. The current comic series of Darth Vader just, yeah. Anyways, you know his fate. So this is number 6. This is Darth Vader variant, which I absolutely love. So this is another one that I picked up. And I'm going to try to hurry because I think I'm just kind of babbling. Dropped it. Anybody recognize that hat? Anyways, so it's a Rogue One story. This is number 5, and I just absolutely loved this cover variant. I thought it was really cool, and I need to pick up. Anyways, so and of course Ozzy's hair is going to go all over it. Dog owners, you know, you can vacuum as many times and it's still good. Yeah. Anyways, is he? Yeah, he's asleep on the couch over there. I don't know if you guys can see him. Oh, my Halloween decorations. Anyways, he's pretty much knocked out on the sofa. He does not like when I do these because he wants me to give him all the attention. Star Wars number 37. I haven't cracked this one open yet, but the cover is pretty super cool. And everybody knows I love Stormtroopers. Okay, so coming to our last 2 comics. Captain Phasma number 3. And there you go. I'm not going to spoil any of the comics for anybody. That's not what I'm doing. I want everybody to see the beautiful art in the variants, and so I can geek out about Star Wars and bring it to you guys. I'm not about to spoil the comics. I want you guys to go out and read them. Get them from your local comic book shops because they're worth it. Even if you don't do Star Wars, I mean, just go and support them. All right, so this is number 3 variant, and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's very simple, but it's very well done, and I think it's really, really cool. So that was my last comic. Thank you for joining me. Again, if you guys have any questions, you guys can message me on Twitter. You guys can tweet me at Twitter. And you guys, I will try to do my best to get back to everybody who tweets at me or messages me. Sometimes I miss things. And so if I miss it, please don't get upset. I try to respond to everybody. It's just difficult because sometimes I miss things and I don't mean to. You guys are all very important to me. And you guys know how much I adore you, and I talk to you every day on Twitter, and we geek out and we talk about gaming and space and Star Wars, and I really, really it helps me get through my day, and it has helped me in my own life as well. So thank you for being a part of my life, and I've made a lot of amazing friends So that I actually have met in real life, and we hang out, and it's it was all because of Twitter. And if you use Twitter, use Facebook, and you use it properly, you can make some of the most best friends that you've ever had. And it's really important to me. I know some people have had really bad experiences with Twitter and Facebook. I'm lucky to say that I haven't, and I've met some really amazing friends, and you guys all know who you are, and I adore you all, and I love you all, and thank you for being a part of my life every day. And I just thought it was really important for me to say that. So Pravius, just really quick, he says, have you noticed that both Kylo and Rey are training in both variants of Form V? Why give me words? Why give me words, Pravius? It's like two faces of the same coin. I think that's the point. I think that's the point. I really think I think that's where they're trying to go with this. They're trying to, it's one side of the coin, the other side of the coin. There's something there. There's something there. And I know my opinion, she's not ever going to go to the dark side. I wish she would. I'd like her better. But yeah, I think that's exactly, I think that's what it is. There's something there. And from what I'm hearing, and I don't know how true it is, but it's supposed to be a twist in this movie. It's something that I don't think that any of us are going to be expecting. I know there's a lot of theories out there. And by the way, Snoke, not as a hologram. Just yes. Yes, 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 yes. And oh my God. The part with Snoke and Rey, and he's using the force on her, and she's screaming and up. Wait. It's gonna be so awesome. Anyways, it doesn't look like I have any other questions. So thank you for joining me, and I will do this in probably a couple more weeks, unless something new comes out, and then I'll probably just do an impromptu video. I hope you guys enjoy these. It's just me talking to you guys, not on Twitter, just so I can verbally say how I feel in more than 140 characters. Um, yeah. So talk to me on Twitter. Talk to me on Facebook. I'm not really on Facebook too much, but you can still talk to me there. Yeah. You know how much I love to talk about space and Star Wars. Yeah. Anyways. So thank you for joining me. I hope I didn't have lipstick on my teeth. No. Anyways, thanks for allowing me to bring my craziness into your life. All right. So may the dark side of the force be with you. And I know this isn't a space video, but remember, always go outside, look up at the stars, because without the stars, we'd have no Star Wars. So remember to go out, look up, and discover. All right. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.